is March 5th. We were at the Starland in New Jersey. We're on the Epitaph Tour 2005. So it should be cool. We have Scatter the Ashes opening. And us from first to last. Like a winged and then after that we have Motion City soundtrack. And then Matchbook Romance is closing tonight, headlining. I love coming to Jersey because like we know a bunch of people here and like everybody that works here is super nice. The security's so rad. We have you know the promoters here are awesome. You know what I mean? Like everybody in Jersey is like Jersey's one of our favorite places to come because it's so like it's almost like a second home. You know, if I think there's any home in the United States, you know, as far as second home, I think it'd be like the Northeast up here, like New York, New Jersey.
The Epitaph Tour basically is like, all of the fresh young faces on the infamous Epitaph label. We're really excited to be a part of it and to be, within the revolution, I guess, of what Epitaph was and what it is now.
Travis, look at this monster cable. I'll try it. Why?
It's gonna get stuck in there.
It'll get stuck. You just need to take it back. There's 4 bands on the same label, all given an equal opportunity to like get a lot bigger and like do great things with their band. And like it's cool because all the fans, like even though all the bands are different sounding, all the fans have been very accepting and like they're all warming up to all the different bands on the tour, and it's cool because it's like a lot of the tours are like that, like we're all given an equal opportunity. So.
Yeah, all the bands are so different too. Like all the sounds, especially Scatter the Ashes and this, and like Motion City. It's like, Matchbook Romance and Matches are on the tour. It's awesome. Like, I really think it's a cool idea that the Epitaph really did this. Because there was a Punkorama tour, which had a lot of punk bands that are like, you know what I mean? But like, it's cool to give like the new bands a chance to be exposed to like everybody, to different crowds. You know what I mean? So that's really cool.
Yeah, totally awesome.
Definitely say this is one of the best tours we've ever been on.
Yeah.
By far.
Well, the first time we ever played here, it was completely sold out, like 2,400 kids. It was freaking ridiculous. You couldn't even walk inside. There were so many people. So I think we're kind of hoping for a repeat of that tonight.
Die, whip, spin, to your body.
name is Dylan. I play drums for Sky of the Ashes. Daryl Stamps is the singer. Bob Farmer is the guitar player. Matt McCord is the bassist. We all kind of got together through the Nashville music scene. We were all kind of friends, and we all played in bands together. And our bands played shows together. This band's been together about 3 years, I guess. So we started when we were in high school. You know, growing up listening to Led Zeppelin and the Beatles, I think all of the members of our band did. And you know, a few of us grew up on punk rock stuff. Our bass player is just like, he's into all of the, you know, the new wave movement. Our singer's into a lot of like, you know, Nick Cave and stuff like that. All of us grew up on different things, but it all kind of makes sense because I guess, you know, bringing in different colors to paint with, it, you know, sometimes it forms a good picture.
This is a brand new song. It's entitled From the Tops of Trees. Black, let him down. Fall onto my shoulders. Let it be on his feet. Fight teaching it began. Since hands on fear. I've been there.
we started the band, we were probably a band for about 2 months before we started playing out of town, you know, Atlanta and Birmingham and Louisville and St. Louis. There's a lot of places to hit around Nashville. And I think a lot of the bands from Nashville utilize that, you know. It's not the strongest town to come from in a rock sense. You know, not a lot of people are looking in that direction when they're, you know, in Nashville. Most people are concentrated on country music, of course, and everything. But, you know, there's still a very cool scene happening there that not a lot of people, well, I guess some people are starting to recognize it now. But, you know, it's been untapped in years before. We've been writing a lot on the road. We're writing our new album right now. Usually Bob, he'll come in, you know, he has tons of ideas and riffs and sounds and ways that he wants to go about a song, and he'll introduce it to us. He'll give me like a CD of like 12 tracks with just bass and guitar on them, and then I'll just take them into my garage and I'll play beats over them, record them. He lives in New York, and then the rest of us live in Nashville, so we'll send MP3s back and forth from one another, and so, you know, it's kind of exciting, I guess, like writing like that, because I don't know, it's like a present in the mail. Like, ooh, let's see what the new song sounds like, you know? So that's how we've been doing it lately. We don't have any before performance rituals. I guess we kind of go, hey, time to go. All right, okay, let's do it. Yeah, get her done or something, you know?
Thank you, we were Scatter the Ashes. This show is now over.
Here we go. Got a big bunch of, got a big thing here going on. What are you wearing right now?
Pants ever. I bought these today.
Matt just bought a pair of them.
I bought these. Yeah.
Every time I come in here, I have to buy these trips.
Same pair of pants.
Love these pants. Yeah, same pair of pants every time I come in. Pinstripe pants. What do you guys think? Yeah. Not me, right? Not me. See the camera. This is Jimmy.
These are the future rock stars of America. And I've met every rock star, and they're as good as Iggy Pop, Steven Tyler, and everybody about it.
That's awesome.
What's up? This is a little song called Kiss Me I'm Contagious. Everybody that wants to laugh, they call me rattlesnake. Baby, I'm a fucking outlaw. Like you know what, baby? Like I'm around and laugh. You're cheating bastard. How can you help them? We won't let you. From a fight. Lying nations. Let me hear you! Come on! We draw till good! No! You guys awake? Hello? What's up, man? The way back west! Desperado, we got shit on me! Shook Trevor, say to the shit! Life is daily days away! You better keep your eyes wide open! Shower on the fucking gross! Let's go! That light in eye on my head. Well, you don't roll me out right on. Don't roll me on my leg. When I'm done with you, this town will never be the same. We won't let you from the fight. Lying nations where. Draw till death! Draw till death! Draw till death! Draw till death! Torture it! Don't make you quit! Gonna torture it! Make you quit! Touch your leg! Can I make you swear?
I'm Sonny Moore. I sing it from first to last. And then Matt Good, he plays guitar and also sings. John Weisenberg plays bass. Travis plays guitar and he screams. And Derek plays drums. We're all pretty young guys. I just turned 17 and John is 19. Travis is the daddy, he's 23. And Derek's I think 21. But we're all pretty young. I think it's cool because like we've all been playing music forever. Derek's been playing in black metal bands since he was 14, And I I'd rather do this now than when I was like 35 or something.
You're great. I'm telling you, man. Every rock star has passed through this door in the past 30 years. And when that band walked in, I was like, there's the magic. And I've seen everybody, and this place has been around 30 years, and those boys got the magic. They're the real deal. And I'm not kidding at all. If I were to say anything about them, I wrote it on my back. The world needs more boys like that. That's what we need, more of them.
Reach for the fucking sky! Right when we start this next part, I want to see a fucking New Jersey circle pit. Counter fucking clockwise. Let's get it fucking going. Let's connect this shit, motherfuckers. Look at you. We got one there, one there, one there. Let's get this shit going counterclockwise. Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right buddy, thank you with your presence. You're inside this city wrestle with my conscience staring in the. You see, I gave it, say the stage. Open up to me. Fast and double back. The IV's good is giving. That's right. Versions for the perfect, but don't just give it away. Inspiration isn't cheap these days. Go, I covered it. I covered it. Go, I covered it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, but he breaks me with the passions. You're inside the city wrestle. My conscience staring into. You see, I gave the stage. Over not to me. I'm a back behind. Good Thanksgiving, Sunday, this is Thursday. You see, I gave the safest things. I'm a not to leave. Dashing, I'm a back behind. Good Thanksgiving, Sunday, this is.
So From First to Last has been playing for a while before I was in the band. They needed a new vocalist, and just like Metallica, just like James Hetfield met Lars Ulrich through the Recycler in New York, I met Matt Good over the internet, and we got together and actually flew out to Georgia to the recording studio to try out guitar because either Matt or Travis was gonna start singing, and then I ended up singing for the band. We're all from different places. John and I live in LA, and Matt, our guitar player, lives in Vancouver. Derek, our drummer, lives in Seattle right now, and Travis lives in Georgia. It's crazy because we all have computers and laptops, and Matt and Travis know Pro Tools really well, and GarageBand's a simple program we all record and write and send each other MP3s while we're gone.
Yeah, we all have like little laptops and stuff, and we record our guitars into them and write riffs and program drums and stuff, and like try to be as creative as we can every day for because he's looking forward to the next record. And
we really are.
Stuff like that.
We're all looking forward to the next record. We're all we're really ready to write. You know what I mean? And like ideas are being talked about so much, but I think we all can't wait. I think we speak for everybody. Like we all can't wait to actually get into the studio and like start really like making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start demoing and stuff.
Wake the fuck up! Those places are bloodbath, and we won't be taken alive. We stand alone, run the fictitious skies. You will always my enemy, carefully crafting my life. Always my enemy, carefully crafting my life. Your heart be strong, run the fictitious skies. Always my enemy, something like that. Your words are deadly weapons, killing me and destroying me. Your words are deadly weapons, scatter my brain on the wall. Give a fuck up. You were my compass, leading me to nowhere fast. Promises of mirrors, I followed you. You're always my enemy, carefully crafting my life. Your heart beats strong, run the fictitious life. My enemy, something like your words are deadly weapons, killing me and destroying me. Your words are deadly weapons, scatter my brain on the wall. Are you fuckers ready to open this place up or what? Tell 'em what the fuck is up! Fuck you! Sacred soul and rage! Sacred soul and rage! Sacred soul and rage! Sacred soul and your words are deadly weapons. Your words are deadly weapons, killing me and destroying me. Your words are deadly weapons, scatter my brain across the wall. Your words are deadly weapons, killing me and destroying me. Your words are deadly weapons, scatter my. Let's go! Sacred soul like blood. Sacred soul like blood. Sacred soul like blood. Sacred soul like blood.
It's funny because I can't run a half a mile to if my life was dependent on it, but when I'm on stage, my energy is so much higher because of the adrenaline rush the kids give me. And I think I speak for all of us in the band. It's so cool that because we were doing tours in front of maybe 3 people in some crappy biker bar if we were lucky, and now it's cool to come, to be playing, sold out shows like this, and we're just really thankful because I just remember being, going to shows, and it was so cool to meet the bands, and we try to hang out with our fans as much as we can.
That'd be great, but I actually carry paper with me if I could have your autograph.
I don't have a marker.
I have a pen.
Okay.
Give it one.
If someone wants something signed, we all go out of our way to find a marker or a pen. We won't, you know what I mean? Because those are the people that if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing, obviously. So we never want to take that for granted.
Awesome.
There you go. You're welcome. We have so much growing to do, and so many records to go through. We really want to take our time with, because overnight success.
The world looks cool through these right now.
Is so overnight.
It looks like apocalypse now. Like the whole world's coming to an end.
We want to really make a dent in the music world. You know what I mean? So stick around as long as we can. Take our time to write the best songs we can write.
Ride these motherfucking wings! Let's go! One more time, motherfuckers! Into your way! I didn't function as a calling down! Going on terminal! Telling you! Dreaming about you! You're forever lights out out! By a work of art! From you inside! Under these flowers! What's selling the fucking score? What if I want to get a little more fucking closer? some fucking noise! We are from first to fucking last! Motion City soundtrack is next.
So what's with the name?
I don't know.
Your brother wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know. My brother made it up. I forgot what it was for. We stole it.
Stole it.
Then you want like a store or something?
Yeah, it was like, I think Volkswagen auto parts store. I'm really not sure. I could be completely wrong. You'll probably make fun of me for saying
That's
that.
what I've said in interviews before.
All right. Well, we
And
can
I
make,
wasn't even there.
we
You
could say
were.
it was a
It was a
his
space
idea for a
station.
space station store.
In space, deep space.
I don't know. The first time I ever met Josh I was in high school, and we both had we had two different bands that played together in places like Duluth. Was it A Fine Grind in St. Paul? He ran into me 3 years later, in '97. I was working at Video Update, and he asked me if I wanted to be in a band. I said, no way, I quit that. I'm making movies now, or at least selling them, renting them.
And it took about a week, and he called me back, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to be in a band."
Eventually, their drummer left. They asked me to play drums, and about 10 years later, I finally said yes. And
then he said no, and then again,
yeah,
10 years
said-
after that.
I said yes again. Finally, actually, really meant it, and came in. And Jesse joined around.
He had
the
heard
same
that I
time.
joined the band, and that's when he definitely wanted to
Actually, I said I gotta work with that guy.
The story's actually a little different than that.
Actually, the real story is I was like, "Hey Tony, I know you're coming, and we haven't really talked about this, but I think we're gonna add a keyboard player. How do you feel about that?" He's like, "I don't know what I feel about that." I was like, "Well, we'll try it out. If you hate it, we'll kick him out right away."
Then you realized I had $2,000 to pay for the help.
Well, I was
pay
like,
for
"We
the
kind of
record."
need him. I kind of need him for the money." Just kidding.
Yeah.
Sort of.
In 2002, this is when this happened,
Yes.
and this is kind of when things got a lot
When
more serious.
perfection was made.
Check. Shot. Contact with question from the boulevard. It goes in frozen weeks of sunrise. Like butterfly, we're waiting on the line. We send ourselves in on the great oxygen. Hold my hand. The storms are sand. Sand is sad to be sad. Going to Cambridge, medicated there. At first the motor runs, the motor messing. They confiscated every accident. They turn ourselves in on our selfishness. With visitations from the underworld. 5 years safe news to home, I've built it in. Why you go away when you got so loud? She's the reason I still believe. Hold my hand. The storms are sad. Sand is sad to be sad. Cover your eyes with a burning rain. Cover your eyes when you saw me say. Cover your eyes with a burning rain. Cover your eyes when you saw the same. Far away. Far away. Far away. Yeah. Thanks. I got more voice, more guitar.
As far as the music goes, Josh and I tend to have similar tastes, but yet we have our own separate tastes. And you two tend to like a lot of the same music. I mean, you grew up together, right? And then you kind of stand alone on your side too. But we all like there's not a band that maybe Ben Folds is one band that we all like, but I don't know if there's one band that we all say, yes, amazing. And so I think that helps aid us in the fact that, I don't know, we're all coming at music from totally different angles. And like me, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time.
I think as far as like how we got to the point we are now with our music, like I think like me, Justin and I, when, you know, I'm an extremely sloppy musician. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just like to make noises with my instrument and stuff.
You're here.
And I think Justin's along the same lines, and you know, he thinks about music as like numbers, and I think about music as feelings. I think, as far as like playing, you know what I mean. And when we got these two guys
I'm a
in the band, not to exclude you in this, because you kind of came in as a separate element that came on top of all of this, like made the sandwich. These guys came from more of like a technical, everything needs to be perfect element, and so when we came together, they were like, you guys suck, but we were like, well, we like to be sloppy, and then we came to this happy medium, and I think that's where there's like this like mixture of sloppy, weird guitar parts with technical rhythm section. And then I'm sorry, Jesse.
Where does he fit in?
Matt just,
You guys needed a monkey.
Yeah, a monkey.
I was
but we found
at the pizza shop, and yeah.
It's like, you gotta look like a monkey.
The shoes were definitely a key part in yeah.
One girl sent me an email and it was amazing. She said that she was at work and she was listening to our CD, and she was in her little cubicle and she was listening to our CD for the first time. Like she had purchased it, she had heard a song, like I think My Favorite Accident, and so she was listening to it, and then it got to Modern Chemistry and she started listening to that song, and she just started bawling, like she just started crying, full on crying, and people kept coming in to say, what's wrong, and she wrote me this email, and I still have it, I saved it, and she said that just the words in that song blew her mind, because that was how she felt, and it was just weird to hear somebody else telling her what, and that was rad. Just, I don't know, because that song for me was a very personal one, and I just kind of wrote how I was feeling about it, and just by me doing what I do normally, reached someone else that deeply. It was weird, it was strange, and it was amazing. It's a weird feeling to feel.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling this. For sure. It's good to hear you guys. This is about medicine. I like medicine. It's nice. I believe in medication, and I believe in therapy, and I believe in crystal light, 'cause I believe in me, yeah. It's so uplifting, fuck yeah.
To me, we're not Superchunk, we're not Fugazi, we're not any of these amazing bands that I would wait in line to go see. But other people feel that about us, and it's strange. I don't know, it's a weird thing to even talk about. But so all we have is that 45 minutes to kick ass. And then I feel really bad too when I don't live up to that, because I don't know. Sometimes that happens.
After we'd finished our new record, we've been doing a contest where kids can call a cell phone that we have on the before doors, and we bring them on the bus and we play them songs from the new record and hang out with them for a bit. And we always try and, like, after the shows, you know, go out and hang out with the kids that came, and just it's cool. It's really fun. Sometimes they bring us cookies, which is great.
Hold on. Would you talk to my girlfriend and tell her I'm on the bus? She doesn't believe me. He's on the bus. Believe him.
Is Goofy a dog?
Yeah, he's a dog.
Well, then why is Pluto a dog? Why
They can both be dogs.
But then how come
What?
one
There can't be more than one dog in the
But
world?
why does one drive a car and one's like a real?
Because they're cartoons.
I don't know.
Because it's imagination.
You learn when you graduate from school.
Shul.
Kids aren't real. I tell you that later.
But wrestling is. It's true. I know. It's science.
This next song is a dance song. It's called Don't Call It a Comeback.
Don't call it a comeback, no. This witness was injured and overthrown away. Who'd have shout it's the last dance, so come on.
It's amazing when you're playing a song and then like, and sometimes I don't know, like I'll stop and I'm really scared because I don't know if anyone's gonna sing along, and Josh is usually look at me and be like, oh yeah, and then and then like suddenly all the music stops and then the kids sing the part and it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's mind blowing.
It's awesome. That's what makes the shows fun for me. I mean, they're fun anyways, but like that's like I always said, like when I was the kid going to shows and like would go see and I was the one singing along and like hear all the people singing along. I'm like, God, that would be like so amazing to like experience the other side of that one day. And now we are, and it's really weird and it's awesome.
We know people are paying to come see us, and we just want people to have fun. We want to have fun, and I don't know, I guess we want people to do the same. And we don't take ourselves too seriously. I mean, we do in the respect that we tour all the time, but, we just get up there and have fun and be stupid.
I think that's our motto, is to have fun. Beef was, not that, I'm sorry. Back when, I think prior to you guys being in the band, but even when we started, like, the whole thing when we started the band and like the whole idea was to have fun live. I mean, like all of us here I think agree that Fugazi is amazing and that there's these amazing bands from the early 90s, and when you go to see them, they don't stand around and just play a guitar and you watch them play. You actually have to watch, you want to see a band enjoy playing what they're playing, and I think we really do. We're not faking anything up there.
Crowd participation to the max. All right. This is the part where you help me sing. I'm gonna count to 4. That's your cue. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? That's pretty good.
So what's up? How you doing? How have you guys been? Not that good, huh? I know. Wintertime sucks. It sucks the life out of you. That's alright. So we are Matchbook Romance. It's awesome to be here. This is my favorite place to play on fucking tour. Right here. Right here. So thank you so very much for being here with us. It means everything. You guys have no idea. So we're gonna keep playing more music for you. This is a love song. They're all love songs. I want to hear you sing. You guys are doing good so far, but I just need it up just a few more decibels, please. This song is called Stay Tonight.
My name is Aaron. I play drums for Matchbook Romance.
I'm Andy. I'm the singer and guitarist for Matchbook Romance.
I'm Ryan Kinley, and I play the bass.
I'm Ryan DePaulo, or Judas. I play guitar and sing.
The band got together summer 2001, like August or so, like August, right on like the break of August and September. Andy and I had played in bands in high school together, and we're on the way of ending a high school band. And we happened to meet Judas here, Ryan. Andy met him at college, and he also worked at a local music store, and we just kind of brought him down to the studio one day, and we were doing some demo work, and started working with him from there. And then Aaron's band, when he was in high school, senior, all the other guys in the band were already going to be freshmen in college, so his band was splitting up, and we just kind of took him in. And we went down to practice at his house one day to check it out, and he blew us away. So
we really got kind of thrown right into things like with our band, because when we got signed to Epitaph, he signed a record deal the day after he graduated high school. So it was like, that's when all of a sudden it becomes a career. And we got thrown. Warped Tour was our first ever tour, and we had no clue what to expect out of touring. You know, we were just a bunch of dudes from home that got signed to a record label, and we're like, hey, let's do it.
This is a sing-along. This song is called Playing for Keeps.
we write songs, we start at usually one of us will have a riff or a drum part or some sort of idea for a song, and kind of build the song around that. And once the music's all finished and we feel that it's got the power, it's got the right dynamic, it's got everything that our song should have, we'll hand it over to Andy, and Judas will work on vocals, and Andy will write lyrics. And
the thing about Matchbook Romance is that every single one of our songs is basically a love song. I'm like just a big fan of romance and like chick flicks and like, you know, and that whole belief about love, not just with a girl or a guy or girl and a girl, like whatever is your thing. But it's also like being like in love with the people around you, like your families and your friends, your neighbors, things like that. You know, it's kind of actually very hippie. I guess it's like kind of a new age hippie, but
we are a bunch of hippies too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
we're all a bunch of mush pots.
So while I wait for this to turn on, there it is. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this song goes out to our friend Kristen, who was kind enough to make us a lovely scrapbook last year. So, she's here tonight, she's over here. Everyone say hi, Kristen! Thank you very much again, Kristen, for that. I'm sorry I almost forgot to send the song out to you. But you should play the song now, buddy. Yes, that was a good dedication. I approve. Kristen is a sweetheart. She was, I think the first fan, I don't know if you guys really care or not, but I care, so whatever. But she made us our first scrapbook, a whole bunch of pictures, and she like drew the border on every single page, and it was pretty intricate, so I don't know, so this definitely goes to her. This is another love song. This song's called Tiger Lily. Are you guys gonna sing it with me? Okay. We drive tonight, and you are by my side. We're talking about our lives, like we've known each other forever. Time flies by with the sound of your voice. It's close to paradise, with the end surely near. And if I could only stop the car and hold on to you and never let go, I'll never let go. As we round the corner to your house, you turned to me and said, I'll be going through withdrawal of you for this one night we have spent. And I want to speak these words, but I guess I'll just bite my tongue and take steps someday, somehow, as the words that we're from. And I don't want to speak these words, 'cause I don't want to make things any worse. And I don't want to speak these words, 'cause I don't want to make things any worse. Why does tonight have to end? Why don't we hit restart and pause tonight? Our favorite parts, we'll skip the goodbyes. And if I had it my way, I'd turn the car around and run away. Just you and I don't want to speak these words, 'cause I
never thought. I mean, we wanted this to happen really bad. Be at a headlining a sold out show, 2,500 kids. You know, we always would dream of that or whatever. But I never really thought it would happen, and I never really thought that kids would take on to our music, and especially the lyrics, the way that they have, and react to it so much. Where I've had kids walk up to me and show me scars across their wrists and say that our music saved their lives, is that we've changed the way that they think about the world and the way to handle like a relationship and things, or the way to handle their family always like being so hard on them and stuff, or nobody even being there. It's amazing. I never took that into account when I picked up a guitar for the first time and tried writing my first song. I never thought that we would inspire people's lives and actually help people. So actually it's the most amazing feeling ever. So
a lot of our fans actually cry when they come to see us play, and they're singing the songs like so emotional, so into it, and that's a really cool thing. When you get the feeling of that they really can, they relate to your song just as well as you do, that's when you know you've accomplished something, because that's what you're doing. You're creating music. That's what we do, create music that inspires us. And you know when there's kids out there screaming, singing, crying the songs, that you've touched them just as much as you touch yourself. No pun intended.
So we're writing a new album. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. We won't let you down. I promise that you will be proud to be a Matchbook fan. We're working our asses off. We have been, and we will continue until this thing is perfect. And you can expect to finally have it and hold it in your hands, hopefully in the fall of this year. And with that being said, this is goodbye. This is our last song for tonight. This song is called Promise, and we are Matchbook Romance. Have a great night. Sing it so I don't have to.